Good morning, everyone. As the Workplace Safety Committee for our industrial machinery plant, we are here today to discuss thermal hazards in our operations. Our aim is to identify these hazards, communicate them effectively, and develop practical solutions. Before we start, I want to highlight the importance of this discussion. Heat-related issues can affect not just productivity, but also the health and morale of our workers. Let's begin by hearing directly from our machinery operator about the thermal challenges they face.
Thank you. In my daily task, I often work near machinery that generates a lot of the heat. The areas around the motors and exhaust pipes can become extremely hot, especially during peak hours. I've also noticed that it gets worse in the summer or when there's poor ventilation. For example, last week during a long shift, the temperature in the confined machinery area was so high that it was hard to focus on my task. I feel like I was in an oven.
That's concerning. Have there been any specific incidents or near misses because of this heat?
Yes, a few months back, a coworker accidentally brushed against a hot motor causing a hot motor casing and got a minor burn. We also see a lot of people taking unscheduled water breaks just to cope with the heat.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arid, from your opinion on operating. Now I want to hear from Ms. Gloria on occupational safety specialist.
Thank you for sharing this observation. From our inspection, we have identified several key thermal hazards. First, direct radiant heat from machinery parts and exhaust systems. Second, hot surfaces that can easily cause burns. And third, high ambient temperatures in confined spaces that contribute to heat stress and dehydration. These conditions can lead to serious health issues like heat exhaustion or even heat stroke if left unaddressed. Additionally, heat stress can impair concentration and judgment, increasing the risk of accidents.
Important points. Safety officer, can you elaborate on the symptoms of heat stress that workers should watch for?
Of course, early symptoms include excessive sweating, muscle cramps, dizziness, and nausea. If left unchecked, it can progress to confusion, rapid heartbeat, and fainting. In severe cases, it can be life-threatening. That's why early recognition and response are critical.
Okay, let's discuss these hazards openly. Union representative, what feedback have you gathered from workers?
Okay, workers have reported feeling dizzy and fatigue when working close to machinery for long periods. Some have mentioned it's hard to stay hydrated, especially during overtime. They also worried about possible burns from accidental contact with hot surface.
Do they feel comfortable reporting these concerns?
Not always. Some workers feel they might be seen as complaining or not working hard enough if they bring it up. So it's essential to create an environment when they feel safe to report this hazard without fear.
This feedback is crucial. It's important that everyone knows this hazard and how to recognize early symptoms of heat stress. Clear communication and regular updates help workers feel safe and heard. We should also encourage peer-to-peer conversations so that workers can remind each other to take breaks and stay hydrated.
From a technical standpoint, I recommend installing ventilation system and local exhaust fans to reduce heat build-up. We can also add insulation or barriers around the hottest machinery parts and use reflective sheets to block radiant heat. We might also consider using portable air conditioning units in certain high-risk areas. It's important to measure the heat levels regularly so we can identify the hottest spot and prioritize interventions.
Alongside this measure, let's introduce administrative control like rotating shift and more frequent breaks to reduce exposure time. Hydration stations with cool water should be installed, and Heat stress training for workers is essentials.
Okay, I strongly support these ideas. We also need to involve workers in developing these solutions. They know the day-to-day challenges best. Regular feedback meetings can ensure these solutions are practical and effective.
That's a great point. Involving workers in this process shows respect for their experiences and ensures the solutions are realistic.
To reinforce this, let's share an example from another plant. They install heat shields and improve ventilation, which reduce the ambient temperatures by almost 8 degrees Celsius. They also saw a decrease in reported heat stress symptoms by 40% within 2 months. I think we should also consider personal protective measures. For instance, using lightweight, breathable clothing, and encouraging workers to wear light color uniforms.
Okay, that's helpful. It would be great to have a scheduled checks of heat levels during peak summer. That way we can adjust our work pace and take more breaks if needed.
Agreed. We can use handheld heat meters to monitor temperature change and make data-driven decisions on when to rotate staff.
Okay, thank you everyone. Today we identified the main thermal hazards: radiant heat, hot surfaces, and high ambient temperatures. We propose engineering solutions like ventilation and shielding, as well as administrative controls, including breaks and training. For the time being, we implement the water station. So moving forward, we'll monitor these solutions to ensure a safe working environment. Let's continue working together to keep our workplace safe. Thank you.